Hidden deep in jungles, carved into mountains, or standing alone in silence, some temples in Asia raise more questions than answers. No one truly knows who built them or how they were even made. The designs are strange, the stories are wild, and the mysteries are still unsolved to this day. Number 10. Wat Rong Khun, Thailand. This temple doesn't look real. Wat Rong Khun, also called the White Temple, looks more like a fantasy castle than a real place. But the most shocking part? It's not ancient. It was started in 1997. So why is it on this list? Because nobody knows the real reason behind its design. It's filled with creepy artwork, demonic faces, and even pop culture references like Superman and The Matrix. Why are superheroes carved inside a Buddhist temple? That's the mystery. The creator, Chalermchai Kositpipat, says it's art for the mind. But many believe it's hiding a darker message. Some even think it's a coded warning about the world's future, hidden in religious symbols. And here's what makes it weirder. Parts of it are still under construction and will be for decades. What's coming next? What else is being hidden in plain sight? One thing's clear. This temple wasn't built just for peace. It was built to make you question everything. Number 9. Kailasa Temple, India, carved from a single rock. Not built, carved. The Kailasa Temple in Ellora, India, isn't just a temple. It's an architectural middle finger to the laws of physics. Historians say it was made in the 8th century, but what they don't say is how over 200,000 tons of rock were removed, vertically, with zero room for error. No machines, no blueprint, just hammers and pure insanity. Even today, we'd struggle to pull this off. The scale is massive, the details are flawless, and the precision almost impossible without modern tools. So who really built it? Locals say it was divine. Others think ancient engineers had help, some kind of help. But here's the twist. There's no sign of a giant rock pile nearby. If all that stone was removed, where did it go? Nobody knows. No records, no leftover debris. It's like the mountain just opened up and revealed the temple. That's not construction. That's something else. And if you think this is wild, wait until you see the next one. Number 8. Prohm Temple, Cambodia. This place looks like nature took over a lost world, because it basically did. Prohm, deep in the Cambodian jungle, is one of the most bizarre temples in Asia. Giant tree roots have completely swallowed parts of it. Walls are cracking, towers are collapsing, but here's the real mystery. How did this even get built in the first place? It was part of the Angkor complex, built in the late 12th century. But Prohm is different. While other temples were cleaned up and restored, this one was left almost untouched. Why? Because no one can figure out how to fix it without breaking it more. The roots are holding parts of it together now. Even crazier, inside the temple, carved deep into one of the walls, there's a figure that looks exactly like a stegosaurus. Yes, a dinosaur. People have argued about it for years. Some say it's just a rhino. Others say ancient people saw creatures we didn't know existed. But one thing's for sure, this place wasn't just a temple. It's a puzzle no one has solved yet. Number 7. Ryugyong Hotel. Yes, it's a temple disguised. North Korea. What if a temple didn't look like a temple? Welcome to the Ryugyong Hotel in Pyongyang, a terrifying 105-story pyramid that was supposed to be a luxury hotel, but has never hosted a single guest. Some people think it's just a failed project, but others, they think it's something far more disturbing. It's been called the Hotel of Doom. Satellite images show that only the outside was finished. The inside? Total mystery. No public photos, no real updates. Number 6, Derinkuyu, underground city, Turkey. Now we go under the earth. way under. Derinkuyu isn't just a temple. It's an entire underground city carved into rock in central Turkey. And here's the insane part. It goes 18 levels deep and could hide over 20,000 people. Tunnels, rooms, wells, churches, all underground. Built thousands of years ago with no modern tools and no one really knows by who. It was discovered by accident. A guy knocked down a wall in his basement and found a tunnel that led to the city. The deeper explorers went, the crazier it got. Air vents, hidden doors, escape routes. It was like a giant ant colony for humans. There's even a church inside it. But why build a place of worship hundreds of feet underground? What were they hiding from? Or what were they hiding down there? And if you think going underground is creepy, wait until you see the temple that defies the laws of gravity. Number 5. Hanging Temple, China. This temple doesn't just sit on a mountain, it hangs off the side of one. The Hanging Temple in China is stuck to a cliff, 246 feet above the ground, with nothing but thin wooden beams holding it up. One strong wind, one earthquake, and it looks like it could fall. But it's been standing like that for over 1,500 years. Built during a time when most people couldn't even build basic bridges, this temple is a mystery. The support beams are stabbed into the rock wall, but some don't even reach the ground. So how is it still standing? That's the question. Some believe ancient builders had special tools we don't know about. Others say it was placed there to be closer to the heavens. But it's not just one religion. This one temple combines Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism all in one. Why would 3 different faiths share one place that's barely holding on? Nobody knows. But something about this temple just doesn't add up. Number 4. Tiger's Nest Monastery, Bhutan. This one feels impossible. Tiger's Nest is stuck to the edge of a mountain 10,000 feet above sea level in the Himalayas. No roads, no cars. The only way to reach it is by hiking up steep trails for hours. And yet, over 300 years ago, people managed to build a whole temple there. With no machines, legend says a holy man flew to the spot on the back of a flying tiger to meditate in a cave. Still think that's wild? Let's head to a temple that even scientists can't explain. Number 3. Shwedagon Pagoda, Myanmar. This one isn't hidden, it's bold. The Shwedagon Pagoda rises high above Yangon, glowing in pure gold, but it's not just gold plates. The top is layered with thousands of diamonds and rubies, and a 76-carat diamond sits right at the tip. But here's the real shock. Nobody knows when it was built. Some say 2,600 years ago, others say much later. There are no solid records, no blueprints, just myths. And the biggest one? That inside the pagoda are relics of 4 Buddhas, including strands of hair. But no one's allowed to go in and check. Guards watch it day and night. So who built it? And how did they get so much gold and treasure in one place without anyone robbing it for centuries? Even modern security can't explain how this place stayed untouched. But things are about to get even stranger. Number 2. Meenakshi Temple. India, get ready. Because this one will mess with your head. The Meenakshi Temple in Tamil Nadu isn't just huge, it's unreal. Over 33,000 sculptures, 14 towers covered in bright colors, and gods stacked on gods. But here's what makes it mysterious. No one knows how they managed to carve such tiny details so high up centuries ago. Built over 1,000 years ago, this temple looks like something out of another world. It's a maze inside. Giant halls, hidden shrines, secret tunnels. And what's crazy? It's perfectly aligned with the sun during certain festivals. How did they calculate that without modern tools? Locals say there are chambers so deep, even today's technology can't scan them fully. What's inside? Lost texts? Ancient treasures? Nobody's talking. The government keeps it quiet. And if you think that's spooky, the last temple on this list doesn't even belong on this planet. Number 1. Gunung Padang, Indonesia. This place is a straight-up nightmare for historians. Gunung Padang looks like a natural hill at first, but when researchers started digging, they found something massive buried underneath. Layers of stone, walls, chambers. Not just a temple, but a full-blown pyramid. Older than Egypt. Older than anything. Carbon dating shows some parts of this site could be over 20,000 years old. That destroys what we thought we knew about human history. Some scientists say it changes everything. Others try to deny it, call it a coincidence. But the deeper they dig, the more it proves this structure was man-made. There are signs of rooms, steps, even tools. But the biggest question isn't what's there. It's why was it buried? Who covered up a whole temple for thousands of years? What were they trying to hide? Or, what were they afraid we'd find? Because maybe, just maybe, we weren't the first advanced civilization on Earth.